Hey.
Hi guys, I'm Brian I, and welcome back to Jurassic Kingdom. A couple months ago, I dragged my older brother on a day trip to Universal Studios Orlando and Islands of Adventure for one very specific reason.
There we are, we're in!
That's right, I'm dressed as Alan Grant. I have been waiting years to cosplay as everyone's favorite paleontologist, but I hadn't found the opportunity. But something opened at Universal that made the trek up there as Grant once in a lifetime. Before we visited this new temporary attraction, however, we had to ride the movies, of course. When in Rome, after all. We started with Velocicoaster. I wish I had footage of the actual ride, but I'm not risking my phone or ejection from the park just for a few views. The queue for Velocicoaster is supremely well done and has a lot to offer Jurassic fans. This was my third time riding it, and it was still an incredible thrill. And while I find Velocicoaster to be the best ride at either park, there is one that I love more. The River Adventure may not be getting the kind of attention it deserves and has seen way better days. It will always hold a special place in my heart. Beautiful theming, the immersive atmosphere, it really does feel like a part of the park we don't get to see in the movie.
Oh, the hat can't stay on. Going on the ride!
I really wish Universal would throw some money at this ride, as a lot of the dinosaurs are not working the way they should be. But it is the perfect ride for Dr. Grant, regardless.
Dr. Grant, how are you finding the park?
Wonderful. Except it probably shouldn't open.
As for why I felt it was so important to abandon my family to visit Orlando for a few hours, it was this. I do not know if I have the nuance of language to explain what this tribute store meant to me. Within these 4 or 5 rooms was a lovingly built shrine to Jurassic Park. Not the franchise at large, not the brand, the movie, the juggernaut of change, the cultural touchstone. The space was ostensibly a store, but the merchandise on display was not the main draw. From the models created for the pre-production animatics to the DID, from wardrobes to concept art, that first room was like stepping into the production offices of the Jurassic Park crew. I felt very much as if I had entered sacred ground. To me, it very nearly was. While the first room was a testament to the amount of research the visual merchandising team put into honoring the behind-the-scenes efforts, The second room was about their prowess around designing and building beautiful recreations of the most iconic dinosaurs and scenes in the movie. There's something about the marvel of a Tyrannosaur head above your own that just sends this JP fan. The last big room was special to me in a different way. It paid homage to the unprecedented marketing campaign Universal Pictures employed to get audiences hyped for Jurassic Park. That room might bring on the most feelings of nostalgia. For most of us, our entrance to the world of Jurassic Park didn't start with a bucket of popcorn and the Universal logo. It started not just with trailers and TV spots, but with the toys, the school supplies, the McDonald's promotion, the candy, the trading cards. My perception of Jurassic Park is inextricably linked with the marketing bonanza that preceded my first viewing of the movie by several months. The funny thing about this room for me was pointing out the stuff I owned and all the stuff I hadn't been able to pick up yet. A heartfelt thank you to the visual merchandising team headed up by a really great Jurassic fan who asked to remain unnamed dropped, and also a huge thanks to my older brother for joining me on this trip, as well as to Emmy Figueras, another cosplayer we met up with who works at the park and served as an unofficial tour guide for us. In all, I think the whole experience can be summed up with one succinct line.
My favorite when I was a kid. Now I see she's